Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online, the SLOTRO edition. This is Gnarlrynae here. Say hello to everyone, Gnarlrynae. Good girl. In fact, we need to put your name on, don't we? You'll notice we're wearing our Elevenses title here. We're not going to be wearing that all the time. We're just going to be wearing it during the festival here. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and accept the quest here. The anniversary celebration has arrived. Every year in the spring, the anniversary event takes place to celebrate a very special occasion. Come and join the festivities in Bree to help mark this milestone with fireworks and good cheer. Indeed, and we will finish it up now. Hurry and travel to Bree to experience this year's annual celebration. Hurry and join the festivities. Cool, cool. We do have our leveling turned off down here, of course. We've mentioned several times during these festivals and all that if you have leveling turned on, that these festivals will easily level you up several levels just by doing the festival quest. Let's talk to Waldo here. He's the one that has the Rapper quest. Another lovely year.
What mischievous malefactor is behind all this?
Welcome, my friend. If you are here for the anniversary festival, I would recommend you look around and participate in many of the fun activities around here. If you're not here for the anniversary festival, maybe you should be. For those folks that participate in many of our activities, there will be a reward in store for you, so get out there. And remember, when lighting fireworks, it's safety first. So this one we have to do, participate in annual activities 7 times. Then the anniversary adventure.
Lists? What does it all mean?
Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. If you are here for the anniversary festival, you've come to the right place. I'd recommend you look around and participate in many of the fun activities. Plenty to do. For those folks that participate in many of our activities, there might be a reward in store for you. So go out there. And he's got the third one, which is a yearly intro.
What mischievous malefactor is behind all this?
There are many events that await those who participate in the anniversary festival, and for those who celebrate for many days, the rewards are all the grander. Indeed. Oh, and he has the one about the scavenger
hunt. Look at
this.
this.
The anniversary scavenger hunt, year 1. It says quest level 16 type solo, but we will see here in just a second. Ah, you have come to answer my correspondence. I must apologize if it was a bit disjointed and rambled here and there. I have been in a terrible state. We'll have to pull up that letter and show it to you. The thing is, well, just look at the party tree. Overnight, some mischievous malefactor has covered it in all of whatever that is. And as I stated in my letter, don't ask me why, but the party planning committee has decided I must have something to do with it, or that I am the one who should get to the bottom of it. Only I haven't the first idea to where to begin. Will you help me, my good elf? Just go over and take one of those down and see if you can make heads or tails of it. I certainly can't. Are they lists or riddles? Get one of them well and fully worked out, and I think we'll be getting somewhere. Okay. Now, according to the wiki, the anniversary scavenger hunt here is supposed to change itself to your level, adjust itself to your level. However, why don't we look at one of the first year quests here, shall we? There we go. Let's look at this one, year 1. Year 1 tells Frodo. The scavenger hunt card has a list of things to find. They could be anywhere. So we need to go remembrances and bag in. That's good. Talk to Lobelia, Farmer Maggot's dogs. Go to Tom Bombadil's house. Yep. Prancing Pony, the Rangers camp at Weathertop. Sit in the chair at Amon Hen. Defeat fell spirits in the dead marshes. And gather remembrances in the Henneth Anun over in North Athelion. Yeah, that sounds like something that a level 16 would do. So yeah, these quests do not scale themselves. That is definitely some wrong information there in the wiki. All right, folks. So what else have we got? Oops, I see another ring. Is that a ring, or is that a festival ring going on over here? What have you got going on, Gaffer? That is, yep, that's fallen apples and join the bounders. That is just a ring. Okay, we are going to head, now that we've got that, let's head down to Hobbiton. Now there's a series of 7. As you see here, we have to do 7 quests. And once you do those 7 quests, you hand them back in, and you have to do that 3 times. So if you can do 7 a day, and then these 3, and that's the intro, and then intermediate, and then another one. It's like 9 different ones. If you can do 9 different days, they don't have to be consecutive. It doesn't have to be every single day. You can skip a day here and there, but got to get them knocked out pretty quick. Remember, this does repeat itself again in June. We will have this opportunity when they do the redux of the festival. Gifts: a dwarf shield.
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
The festival is a great time for gift giving, and I have the perfect idea for a fantastic tribute. I have this large shield here, much too big for a hobbit, but I've heard of a dwarf in the Blue Mountains named Ormer, who is especially fond of shields like this one. He could put it to much better use than any bounder here. Would you be so kind as to take this to him in Freren's court? We'll accept that, sure. What we are also going to try to do, let's see if we can get over to Bree right quick. We're in the Fordon. Let's see if we can get to Bree right quick. Oops. I'll bet. Did they give me a map to Bree? They did. We can use the map, so let's map on over to Bree. And we need to bind while we're there, too. Because I think we're still bound over in Gondomar at the Ered Luin, if I remember correctly. Let's see if we can get up the hill here and partake in the fireworks festival right quick while it's still night, before daylight comes. And get that part of it done. Yep, there we go. It dropped us in right here at the fireworks hill, didn't it? Wow. This can be a difficult place to log in. I would truly suggest
Would you do something for me?
logging in away from this hill because it stays so busy while this is going on. Fireworks in Bree. Welcome, one and all, to the annual Bree Fireworks Celebration. Step right up and become a part of the show. That's right, we want you to participate in the show. The more the merrier. Take these fireworks and launch the correct one when it's called for. That's it. Just be sure to watch carefully and don't set off the wrong one. So they give you the little bar there. And now watch the announcer. Launch a firework that's not blue high into the sky. We can do that. And we have to do this 10 times. It is one of the prettier celebrations, I can say that. How about something besides yellow? Okay. We can do that too. Boy, when there's about 24 people out here, I've been here when there's been a good 2 people. The sound is deafening, and oh, you talk about such a light up there. This is not the time for yellow, but any other color would do. I haven't seen this many particle effects and everything going off, other than some of the old raids I used to go to in EverQuest. There would just be massive amounts as people were casting spells. You would have to turn. How about something besides green? We're getting a lot of besides out here. You would have to turn your graphics way down in order to tolerate it, just to be able to move. Remember, all the healers, most of the clerics would choose a target and then turn their back to the fight in order to be able to fight. Not the time for green, but any other will do. That is blue, right? Blue and green are difficult to tell on here sometimes. What's our next one? Launch a blue high into the sky. We can do that. Right, somebody's sending off some red ones there. That wasn't quite right, fellas. What's next? Not the time for resting. Launch your blues. Okay. What does that say when we do it? Bright blue firework, a bright green firework, a bright red, and a bright yellow for the Bree Festival show. Not the time for resting. Launch your green. Well, I think we are going to squeak this in right underneath the time. Look at how much the sky's pinking up over there. There's another couple of quests right here with a couple of hobbits that once we finish this one, I will send up a red firework. This is the perfect time for one. Once we finish up here, I will wait around and wait for daylight to come. This part's only available at night, and the two of them are only available during the daytime. It's one of the rare instances, not the time for blue, but any other color would do. It's one of the rare instances that they actually leave the time quest in there. We've talked about before, there's the lost shade over there near the auction house here that used to only come out at nighttime, but now he wanders around all the time. Let's talk to Winston again.
Greetings, friend.
Well done, Gnarlrynae. Your timing and coordination was perfect. I'm sure that everyone watching was thoroughly entertained. Please take this as a thanks for your brilliant participation. There you go. We got the anniversary tokens, and as you see right there, we've participated 1 of 7 times. Now, let's see, a young brandy buck. You're the one I need to talk to?
Stay and have some tea.
Okay. And these are like single time. You get them once and you don't get them again. These kind of here. This one just basically gives you a kind of a tour of all the different festival stuff. Hello there, good lore master. You may have noticed there's a special event is going on. Our very own anniversary. There are festivities taking place in many locations. Perhaps you'd like to know the particulars. While the event is underway, you will find that there is a beer brawl in Thorin's Hall, fireworks shows in Bree and the Shire, horse races at the horse fields and delving fields, and a great number of tokens to be found all over the world. You may trade these tokens for special gifts and profit greatly from such simple tasks as fighting evil in Middle-earth. Go and explore the different festivities, and be sure to return here at night to participate in our marvelous fireworks show. So we need to go talk to Winston over here, and he'll tell us about the fireworks show. That was not the quest that I was thinking of. I'd forgotten that this one actually existed. Anniversary event. You see, we can do the fireworks again in about 30 minutes. It's actually going to be longer than that. I guess you can do it twice a night, because the night lasts for about an hour and a half, hour and 20 minutes. So it looks like the cooldown, you could do it twice a night. But of course, daylight will come before we are able to do that again.
What can I do for you?
Welcome to the show. Are you here to take in the sights? Or maybe you would care to participate instead? There's nothing quite like the fireworks show we have here in Bree. We gather every night during the festival and set off quite the display. Feel free to join in the fun and be rewarded for your efforts. You won't regret it, friend. Indeed, we will not. Now he wants us to visit the Bree racetrack. So we can do that. In fact, what we'll do is, if we run down to the stable master here, we can jump on the festival horse. That'll take us straight to it. So now that we don't have our boots of running, now that we've had to get rid of our what is it, our Narvis mark, that was it, that gave us the plus 10% to our running speed. We're going to grab these horses when we can. There we are. And now we need to go talk to the horse lady up the hill. You know, I used to think, I wonder which festival it was. There used to be, one of the festivals has a guy standing right here who wants you to run around and collect fireworks. Collect fireworks of all the different races. He wants hobbit fireworks, elf fireworks, dwarf fireworks, man fireworks, and bring them back to him. And you got a certain amount of time. So it's always best to collect all the fireworks before you get the quest and then just hand them in. I thought it was this festival. It must be one of the later ones, like the summer or something. Sally Threshing, the anniversary event.
Greetings, friend.
Greetings to you, Lower Master. Would you like to try your skill at racing? Come back every day to race, and you will not be sorry. Okay, now we need to go to the methyl stage in the Shire, and we can do that. So I am going to run over here. I am going to grab the horse back over to Bree Town. And then at Bree Town, we're going to take the stable back over to Michael Delving. And probably grab a ride at Michael Delving to Hobbiton. So we will see you when we get back to Hobbiton. And can proceed on over to the methyl stage.
What do you need?
We are coming up the hill from Hobbiton there. See, it's just right down there. We're coming up, well, not the hill. There's the hill. We're coming up the other hill. Headed back to the Graced East Road. We're going to run over to the methyl stage. Y'all should remember that. I think we've been there before. It is just past the what is it? They call it the Farthing Stone. Close to the Farthing Stone, anyway. It is the place. We may actually. I don't know if we've actually been to it because we haven't really explored the Shire that much on this character. There's the Farthing Stone, which unfortunately bears a resemblance to either a dog chew toy or some, shall we say, marital aids that I've seen in certain stores before. Let's see whether or not we've been to the methyl stage, because that should be part of the sights of the Shire. Yes, we apparently have been here. This is the stage that Bilbo built with some of his money. Some of his troll money. He built this stage here so that folks would have a place to celebrate. Let's talk to Milo. This quest here can be a difficult one. Milo gives you the quest. You have to set off a certain number of fireworks to entertain the spectators out here. If you can get enough people, like he says, begin in one, you have to have at least 3 people. There have to be at least 3 people setting them off fast enough to create the show here. 2 people, no matter how fast you go, 2 people can't do it. So you have to have at least 3. So it's not always the easiest one to obtain. To get people to do it. If you announce that the methyl stage is open, sometimes you'll get people showing up, sometimes not. Kind of depends on the time of day, too. All right, let's talk to Milo. The anniversary event.
How do you do?
Welcome, welcome. If you are a fan of fireworks, then you've come to the right place. This stage is home to the Shire's annual fireworks event, and no one does it better than we do. Gandalf the Grey has been kind enough to provide us with enough fireworks to have a spectacular show this year, but we need volunteers to help us set off all the launchers. Feel free to come celebrate with us as much as you would like. A new show starts every few minutes. As you see, this one has gone and passed without enough people showing up. We had a couple of late arrivals, but they weren't in time because we saw behind the thing saying it started in 10 seconds. If you haven't grabbed it by then, you're not going to get it. It's kind of like the show in Mad Baggins show at Yuletide inside the Globe Theater. You got to have enough people participating for it to go on. Let's talk to Gandalf over here. He also has a one-time quest that he gives you. Fireworks exploration.
Greetings, Gnarlrynae. Have you come to see the fireworks on display? Viewing fireworks may evoke different emotions and memories depending upon the fireworks' characteristics and its surroundings. For example, observing blue fireworks in Bree will offer a much different sensation than green fireworks in Rivendell. Are you interested in observing this curiosity for yourself? If so, I recommend setting off fireworks in various locations during your travels. I only ask that you return to me once you have experienced the marvelous beauty of fireworks throughout Middle-earth. I would hear the tale of your experience.
Okay. So he has given us a list of a number of fireworks to set off everywhere. Most of them are going to be fairly easy. Rivendell might be a little hard. I'll probably have to get a ride out to Rivendell. And Weathertop might require a little bit of effort as well. But they shouldn't be too bad. The biggest part of this is buying all the fireworks, because he doesn't give them to you. Alright, daylight has come. I think we are going to... Which one have we got left here? Let's go visit the Shire racetrack. We can do that. I will actually take the roads as well. Let's run back down here. We're going to turn left onto the Great East Road. And I will see you whenever we reach the trailer park. I mean, we meet. We are passing through Waymeet here. This is Mindfiend's favorite part of all of Middle-earth. One of his two favorites. He loves sitting over there on the bridge over the water and fishing, besides old Sandyman's bridge, and he loves the little area Waymeet. He loves the little wagons and everything. In fact, he has actually slept in a number of these little tents. Sat in them and meditated and made his little fires and laid down to take naps and all sorts of other things. He is a peculiar bird, that Mindfiend. That's all I can say. When he could be up yonder sleeping in the hill. He could be sleeping in a fine feather bed over there in Bag End. Instead, he tends to rough it out here in the tents. Different strokes, all that. We'll come on up here. Get into the... excuse me. Get to the racetrack. Not too much further to go. I'm going to try and do a lot of stuff in first person again. I have been getting kind of in the habit of zooming back out to third person again. And forgetting how much I enjoy just the scenery and everything of running around in first person. It would be great if we could get this to go in VR. I would dearly love being able to get the virtual reality here. Some folks have gotten it working, they say. It takes some special settings and using Vorpex and all, and it's just difficult getting around, working around with the, it's a game not meant for VR. So that causes issues, and then you have the issues of the fact that it's a game that has a launcher. So that causes things to be difficult as well, but I will be playing around with it and seeing, because I would love to actually walk through Middle-earth and look around, tilt my head back, and look up at the trees and all towering above me. Anniversary event.
Good day.
Hello there, are you here to race? This is the anniversary run in the Shire, and you can race every day to win anniversary tokens. Alright. Visit the Beer Fight Arena in Thorin's Hall. That is cool, because we have got to go to Thorin's Hall in order to turn in that shield. Turn the shield into Ormer. So we are going to head on over there. And I will see y'all again. Let's head to the stables. I will see you again when we arrive over there in the Blue Mountains. We are just arriving at Thorin's. We're going to run right over here and talk to Ormir right quick. This appears to be the location for launching red fireworks. That's part of Gandalf's quest. We might have to see if we can find if there might be a fireworks vendor inside the hall there. If so, we'll buy a set of red fireworks and come and set them off. Let's talk to Ormir and give him that shield.
What do you need?
Ormir, at your service and your families. My, that is a fine shield. A strong shield indeed. I shall pass this on to my son. He could put this to use in protecting our land. Cheers to you and yours. This shield would be put to good use. Thank you, friend.
Okay. And that's the great thing about this. All 7 of these deliveries count for participating in the festival. The problem is this only renews on Mondays and Thursdays. Why they didn't make this a daily, I don't know. But it only renews itself on twice a week, Monday and Thursday. They should have made this a daily, because otherwise you're doing a lot of... You got to do a lot of repetition. Like, you got to repeat the fireworks quest up the hill, or you got to repeat the beer bash over and over again. So I don't know why they particularly made the gift giving the way they've set it up. I'm sure they may have had a intention. They sure have had a reason for having done it at the time, but as far as I know, they've never actually said. Let's go on in. Visit the Beer Fight Arena. Here we are. Oh, we forgot to pick the other one up from Ormir too, so dang it. Let's talk to Gisley here and the anniversary event.
Well met, friend.
Welcome to the festival arena. This is where the battle for glorious beer takes place. We have a fine brew this spring, and I'm sure people will want to compete to win the limited supply. Come back often. This event runs every few minutes and is a wonderful way to blow off steam and acquire exciting rewards. Now we need to speak with the Keeper of Gifts in Bree. We will certainly do that. We don't need to go into... Well, let's take a look in the inn, see if there's a fireworks vendor in there. I think there might be. Sometimes the event vendors are right inside the inn. Let's see, fireworks vendor? Yeah, a lot of the other quests, there are festivals, there are event vendors standing there, but not this time around. Alright, we're going to go back outside and run down the hill and collect the quest from Ormir, and I'll see you when we get there. The bad thing about the thing with Ormir here is that I think we have to run right back into
Stay a moment.
Yep, got to run right back into the inn where we just were. A lucky goat's horn.
Do you believe in items that are lucky? Many travelers and adventurers do. Certain kinds of items in particular are said to grant luck to their owners. I don't believe in such things, but many do, including Runulf, the Thorin's Hall innkeeper. I have the perfect festival gift for Runulf, a decorative goat's horn. I would like you to take it to him. Some dwarves believe that a goat's horn will bring good fortune to whomever possesses it.
I wish I'd possessed it a short while ago when I was standing here. Then I would have had the good luck to have taken it in there. So, we will travel on in. I will see you when we get back inside the inn to the innkeeper once more. Let's talk to Runulf. Hello, Runulf. I still want that troll head on my wall. Lucky goat's horn.
What do you need?
Welcome. Can I interest you in a pint? Ah, this is a gift for me? Well, I'm feeling quite lucky already. Blessings to you, kind elf. I'm starting to feel lucky already. Have a merry festival. I hope luck comes your way too.
Now, let's get the next one from him. A pint of ale.
Come and stay a moment.
A festival is always a great time for a drink. Oh, that reminds me, I have a request of you. I brewed up a special batch of my annual festival ale recently, but I'm down to only a few pints left. Would you take this pint of ale to my friend Roger Hazeltwig in Bree? He usually stops by for a taste, but he hasn't been able to visit in quite some time. Give him my regards, and a merry festival to you both.
Fine, that'll work great, because part of our anniversary event's to go speak to the Keeper of Gifts, so we can kill two birds with one stone there. Let's get on out, visit the stable master, and I will see you on Bree. Actually, do I have another Bree map? I do not. Sometimes, it gives you that the anniversary festival's going on a couple of times, and sometimes I have more than one map to Bree here, but not this time. So we'll see you after we visit the stable master a couple of times. We are passing the pony and headed down the hill toward the market gates. Oh, I need to visit Layla's market too. I have an old. I apologize to anyone who sent me messages and that have made comments on the videos and it's taken me a while or I've not gotten back to you. Sometimes I don't get it. You know, there are things where at times I just do not get messages through YouTube. You don't get the notifications. That has happened from time to time. And in particular, I missed several from about a year and a half ago. And it was during a period of time where it's like the messages came in about a week before. Came in about a week before my wife had her big car wreck, not the big car wreck, but the previous car wreck, and then retired, decided to take early retirement, and you know, we had a lot of life changes over the next month and a half, and a lot of stuff got kind of delayed and misplaced and all. So anybody from that particular part of time, I do apologize for not getting back to you. But one in particular is my friend Trotter told me about Layla's market over here. I need to run in there while I'm thinking about it and spend a couple of mithril coins and get the gate back to Bree here. Said as he put it, the best 3 mithril coins you'll ever spend. So we are going to talk to Roger.
What can I do for you?
Greetings. Oh, I see what you have there. With a color and aroma like that, this can only have come from my friend Runolf. You have my deepest thanks for bringing this to me. What a tasty brew. Runolf makes the best stuff. Now, I know you've got a gift. Which one is it?
Hello, friend. Could you help me with something?
A delicate bracelet. Hail, friend. I hope you are enjoying the festival. You wouldn't happen to be on your way to Coombe, would you? You see, my friend Gail lives there now, and she recently lost many of her belongings in the tragedy that befell Archet. I wanted to give this bracelet to her as a gift, in the hope that it would raise her spirits in these troubling times. Would you be so kind as to take this to her? I sure would. Let's go drop that gift off as well. Got a message from the wife. I will be right back. Let me run over here to stand in front of the gift giver, who we've got to talk to as well. And I will be right back with y'all. I think that's sorted out for the moment. Let's talk to Angeline. She is the next stop on the anniversary event tour.
Hello there.
Greetings! I am a keeper of gifts, and many like me can be found in the major towns throughout Middle-earth during the anniversary celebration. As you defeat the forces of evil during this special time, you will find that your chances of acquiring special tokens will be quite good. When you have enough tokens, you may trade them in for gifts for a limited time. Now, where's she going to send us? Completed the anniversary event. All right, and that finished off another lovely year. Finished off number 5 of 7, so that's everybody we need to talk to there. Now, we are going to go and see Miss Gail Catchpole now in Combe. Let's see. Sorry, texting the wife back. I'm going to put this on auto run for the second to get us over the hill. There we go. Whoops. I always hit the wrong key. That puts me into walk mode, too. Is that the one? It's another place. You know, it's kind of like in GTA. As you play GTA and stuff, all the various GTA games, you learn various locations. Mind Fiends talked about it before, that you learn various locations. You drive by and go, oh, I shot a guy over there. Oh, that's the place where I had to deliver the car. Oh, that right over there is the place where I stole my first motorcycle. You know, that sort of thing. And it's the same kind of thing here. It's like you learn all the little bits and pieces, like coming back down here to Archet, where way back in Gnarlo, when we started out on Gnarlo and we were in Archet with the bandit fights and the battles and all, and the fact that Archet burned down, and that's part of the history of why Gale is out here and why she's lost so many of her possessions, and he's wanting to give her a nice bracelet to make up for it. And maybe there's an ulterior motive there as well. Maybe he's a little sweet on her. Hello, Miss Gale.
Greetings.
Hello there. Oh, what is this? You have something for me? How beautiful. This is so kind, thank you. Everyone has been so helpful since I arrived from Archet. Let's do gifts, delicious pastries.
Would you do something for me?
A merry festival to you. They say that the festival is a time for cheer and for doing good deeds toward others. Would you be willing to assist me in the endeavor? Over by the inn, outside the training hall, you will find Constable Underhill. He was kind to me when I first moved to Combe, and as a repayment, I have baked him some delicious pastries. Would you mind taking them to him? Not at all, dear, not at all. And that will probably finish up our 7 of 7. And we may not finish another lovely year this time around. I mean, the gifts this time around. Because I think I would actually...
Hello there.
Good day to you. Oh, something smells delicious. Working always makes me so hungry. This is delicious. Oh, that hit the spot. Thank you for the wonderful meal.
Please, stay a moment.
Wooden carving. Oh, how I miss my old friends in the Shire. I just recently purchased this wooden carving, which reminds me of my friend Esmeralda Burrows and Michael Delving. Esmeralda always loved wood carvings like this one. Maybe you could bring this one to her. I'm sure it would bring a smile to her face. Could you let her know that I sent her this, and that I wish her well? If you're looking for her, she's often found relaxing at the Bird and Baby Inn. So I said we'll take that, but as you see, we got the 7 quest in, so we need to go talk back to Waldo Rumble. I'm going to hold off on this one until tomorrow, plus I think we're hitting the 20-minute mark or so. We're going to hold off on this one until tomorrow so I can actually use it as part of tomorrow's Knocking Out 7 quest. Sneaky we are, yes. Tricksy we elves are. Am I an elf? Am I an elf? What am I? I'm a lore master? I am an elf, that's right. Tricksy, we forget how tricksy we are, we elves are. Let's talk to the stable master.
How can I be of service?
I'm going to ride back over to Michael Delving, and then we're going to go back up the hill and talk to Waldo. And we'll see you then. And up the hill, past Bagshot Row. And let's talk to Waldo and turn in the first another lovely year here. And that'll be the first of 3. Oh, and here's a spot for launching yellow fireworks. I would think there would be a fireworks vendor here. It's over there at the fireworks at the methyl stage, the only place that we've got fireworks we can buy. That's a little bit of poor planning on their part, I think. Let's see. My, you're a festive one. I hope you're having a fun time at the anniversary festival. It seems you're having a swell time, so perhaps you'll enjoy one of these rewards. Here you are. Come back tomorrow and I shall have more rewards for you. And there we are. And as you see, can't do it for another, 20 hours and 34 minutes? Really? So maybe we will be able to do it again. We'll have to take a look and see. We will try it again tomorrow after we get home from work. Because, yep, I am headed to work. We are going to be back at the hospital for the next 3 days. So, unfortunately, I'll be still in here and working on the festival and all. But all I'll be doing is recording it. And I won't actually be processing it and putting it up. Because I have other things to do. Real life, once again, gets in the way of having fun. So anyway, we will see you next time. Thanks for coming along. I hope you've enjoyed it. And in the meantime, we're going to be thinking about which part of the festival we're going to partake of next. So we'll see you then, and bye-bye.